Sip Krishan, Sip Am, Sip Shair, Rajesh, Sip Vanita, Sip Komal, and I think Manisha I already greeted. Welcome to the call, and we have everybody else who's joining. But nowadays we start in time, so you know that on the dot 8 o'clock we start the call. Today is Sunday. Somebody sent me a message. Every day is a sunny day, but there is no day as sunny as Sunday. So people like to send messages. So let us get into action. What is this journey of life? What is today? My focus has been on happiness, on enlightenment, on purpose, on how we should not expect, we should accept. So many thoughts has been part of my day that has passed by. But it's your day. Vanita wants to start, so Vanita will ask one question, and then 8:40 questions will close. 8 o'clock sharp, we start. 8:40 questions close. Vanita and Bala.
Shivam Guruji, it's not sunny in Delhi, it's very cold in Delhi.
Very
We are
cold.
shivering
Right.
actually.
Okay.
So
We are coming to Delhi for 10 days. We are coming to a book fair in Pragati
oh,
Maidan.
yeah.
From 10th to 18th we are in Delhi.
Oh, that's a great news. Thank you.
There's a book fair in Pragati Maidan in
Pragati
Delhi.
Maidan. Okay, okay.
Okay.
The fair is always in Pragati Maidan only.
Tell me.
Okay, that's a great good news. Um, First thing I want to say is yesterday's topic. I have understood it so well, instead of saying it again and again and making it a long this thing, in one sentence, if I want to say that I am nothing but a spark of unique light, which is safe.
Correct.
Is it? That is the only sentence we should have.
No, that is the truth. Vanita, that is the see whether anybody agrees or does not agree or understand or does not understand. That is the truth. It is the ultimate truth and the only truth. Now,
Yeah.
the problem is because we don't accept that we suffer. Because we don't accept that all the time we are suffering pain of the body, misery of the mind, agony of the ego. All the time we are suffering. If we can live in that consciousness of sip consciousness all the time, imagine how our life will be. We are not
Yeah.
able to do it.
We are, but yesterday's this call, when the call was over, I said I'm nothing. I'm only sip. So that came from my under se nikla that I am sip. Otherwise,
That
I
is
used to say I am sip, I am sip, I am sip. That is all. But
that is
now,
realization. Under se I means it is realization.
yes, and the whole day, night also, I slept very late. Only contemplate. I am sip. Then what is? Why this body is there? All those questions, of course, they came. And in that connection only, I was browsing something. I came in across this microcosm and macrocosm. I didn't understand anything.
So what do you
Nothing
understand by
was
what do you understand by
microcosm
microcosm?
about the body. I know about the body, mind, and consciousness. That much I know. But macrocosm about the world, perhaps, but nothing was. I have to go through. If at all, I thought I will ask you because you can explain in a very simple way.
Wave is micro, ocean is macro.
Okay, wave. Okay.
Soul is micro, sip is macro.
Okay.
Micro is always something very small. Macro is the big part of it.
Yes.
Got it? So it is for you to, but people may say it in different ways. But for you to understand, micro is small, micro managing.
Yes.
And macro is the larger picture.
Macro is the largest picture. Okay.
So for you to understand, soul is micro. Sip is macro.
Sip is macro. Okay.
We are part of the macrocosm. We are not part of we are microcosm, which is part of macrocosm.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Correct?
Now
simple, no? Don't complicate it.
Okay, that is why. So then where manifest and unmanifest, how does it happen? This is again comes under the mind consciousness or
what manifested?
No, we are manifestation of SIP, we say. So that is again Microcosm only through that is called. I don't know how to put it in words.
But why are you getting that caught in words? What is the necessity for you to get caught in words?
No, just to understand. That's all.
So I told you, microcosm, macrocosm, I told you. Now again you are saying unmanifest and manifest. You have to read out the point to me. What is
Hmm.
there? What are they writing? Then I will explain to you.
Okay.
This so easily you told me about microcosm, macrocosm, I told you. It is
Okay.
from the macrocosm that the microcosm will come. It is a
Okay.
it is the macrocosm is unmanifest.
Unmanifest. Okay.
The microcosm is manifested.
Right. Okay. Okay. Now I got it. Okay.
But I mean, I'm just telling you from my limited understanding of what you're trying to understand. Now, some author might have complicated and put something else. Don't get worried now. We don't have to understand everybody's everything.
Yes.
If you try to understand everything that everybody says, then you will understand nothing.
Hmm. No, nowadays I don't go through any of those things. I have stopped it completely because I don't want to get confused.
Yeah.
So I have
So you
stopped.
asked me now a simple question, I told you, but don't try. See, I'm telling you myself, I don't want to learn anymore. What is there more to learn?
Nothing.
Because what we have realized is the ultimate truth. Now, what we are learning is what is not the ultimate truth. Why
Okay.
should I want what is not ultimate truth? If something comes, if the will of ship brings something important to me, it comes in my lap, it comes in my hands. So, as I told you, what we need to know is available on this call.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
what you don't understand and don't know, and it's to do with spirituality and enlightenment, we will definitely cover in this call. Nothing should confuse you. Nothing should make you feel that it is incomplete. No, A to Z, everything we cover in this call.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That is 100%. I'm sure. But so,
Anything else you want to ask?
no, thanks.
Thank you. Bala Krishna Rajendra. Bala Krishna Rajendra.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Guruji, yesterday's call was too good. Yesterday I saw clips on the Google about you that you were saying fisherman की story. That really what we say triggered me like anything कि वो बड़ी fish फेंकता था और he was catching hold the smaller fishes. So we have to so anxiety, fear, these are all what we say small things, and the highest we have to go for the realization. That thing was really that triggered me like anything, Guruji. But still I am the mind stage, Guruji. Still. But अभी अभी इसको मैं क्या करूं गुरुजी? I The problem with me is Guruji that ki I don't want what we say.
You are
Nobody.
in love with your mind. You are in love with your mind.
सुनो ना गुरुजी, कोई मुझे रूल करता है ना, मुझे यही पसंद नहीं है. आई डोंट हैव गिल्ट अबाउट एनीथिंग एनीबॉडी. और कोई भी सिचुएशन में लाइफ में मुझे गिल्ट नहीं है. पर अगर कोई मुझे ऐसे रूल करता है या एक्सपेक्ट मेनी थिंग्स फ्रॉम मी, आई आई एम इट इज इम्पॉसिबल फॉर मी फिजिकली गुरुजी.
You are permitting somebody to rule you. You are permitting. Nobody can rule you without your permission.
गुरुजी, हाउ कैन आई टैकल दैट सिचुएशन?
Nobody in this world can rule you without your permission.
परमिशन दो या नहीं दो, हाउ प्लीज गुरुजी, प्लीज गाइड मी फॉर दिस.
No, you are permitting. You are letting somebody sit on your head. Whether it is
How?
your mind or whether it is somebody, whether it is a subtle aspect or a gross aspect, we have to be strong. We have to have the willpower. We have to have the discipline.
Guruji, but if we speak, the situation will get worse. If we don't speak,
No.
we are in the stage. Then what to do then, Guruji?
कुछ भी नहीं करो, ऐसे घूमते रहो.
ऐसे नहीं गुरुजी, please, please,
Then
please.
what else can I tell you? You are not
No.
listening. You are not listening. So let you listen to others' question answer, then you'd see what they have to say. Rajinder and Archal. Then Krishna is coming back. Krishna not spoken. Sorry. Krishna first. I so used to hearing to you. First Krishna. Krishna, Rajinder, Harshal, Meenakshi. Oh, Meenakshi is back. Okay.
Shivam sir,
Sure.
sir, I am going back to how to measure spiritual growth, and then yesterday's call. It's simple, but फिर भी आपने दो अलग अलग points फिर क्यों, मतलब एक तो आपने to be in subconsciousness बताया था, right? One of the point was to be in subconsciousness, Another point was to be in soul consciousness. So what did you really mean by the
Is it
soul?
like that in the 20 points? Is it like that? One is soul consciousness.
And
And
the ninth point was to be in subconsciousness, and you
yeah,
said always sip in your lip.
huh.
And then
That is not, no,
coming
that
to
is not,
maybe the
okay.
15th, 16th point is soul consciousness to be.
I don't think sip consciousness. It must be always sip on your lip. Must be like that, no?
Yeah, but you had also explained to be in sip consciousness.
Let me explain to you. Point 9 is, are you in constant remembrance of sip? Sip
Yeah.
consciousness, no. Are you in constant remembrance of sip? So
Is that not
if you are evolving on the spiritual journey, if you are spiritual quotient, all the time, Prabhu, 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 Prabhu paas hai, Prabhu paas hai, dur nahi. So that Prabhu paas hai, sip consciousness, no. You can sip has to be sip remembrance. Sip remembrance. And soul consciousness is the consciousness, is number 19, you said?
Yeah, that is Satchit Anand Atma. आपने बताया था ना? To be in the state of Satchit Anand Atma.
Do you live in 18.18? Do you live in soul consciousness? Are you living in the what is this consciousness? It is the soul consciousness. I am Krishna. I am Krishna is different. Sip on my lip is different. I am the two different aspects. Both are going towards the same spiritual quotient. All the 20 points are going in the same direction. It is not that one is going north, one is going east, one is going west, all 20 are going in the same direction. So many may overlap. Krishna, not one, many may overlap. Happiness and peace will overlap.
Yes, sir. So if you are in your soul consciousness,
yeah,
then आप हमेशा सिप remembrance में ही होता है ना, नहीं तो
no,
कैसे सच्चित आनंद होगा?
Let me explain to you. When you're in soul consciousness, it means you're in thoughtlessness. It means you're in awareness. You're in mindfulness. You're in soul consciousness means you're in chit. You're in the state of chit. Or Sat Chit Anand. I think Sat Chit Anand is separate, or I'm not sure. I don't mug what I tell you all. I tell you naturally, okay? So please, but you must understand clearly what I'm saying. So after being in soul consciousness, after being in the state of consciousness, where there is no thought, then there is no vacuum. When there is no vacuum, what should be on your lip? Sip. No, the sip on your lip should not come in thought state. Suppose you are, oh, Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, aa gaya, badai ho, Ayodhya mein Ram aa gaya. That is not conscious. That is not sip on the lip. That is just kirtan, bhajan, kirtan, bhakti. Sip on the lip means, Prabhu मैं चाहूं तेरी कृपा इस जग से मुझे तुम. So you are in the deep consciousness of nothingness, and in the nothingness you have sip, 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 sip. Can't hear me? You unmute her, please. She got muted. Yes, Krishna, are you back? Krishna. Okay, are you unmuting Krishna? Otherwise, Rajendra can. Krishna, yeah. Please continue, Krishna. I'm admitting Ram. KT. And Disha. Yes. Krishna, are you speaking? Otherwise, Rajendra, Krishna will come back. Rajendra, Krishna has not completed her talk. Krishna, are you putting your hand up, or I'll move on and you put your hand up and come back? Rajendra?
शिवम गुरुजी.
Shivam, sir.
सर 2 दिन पहले मैंने आपका वो पॉडकास्ट देखा है उस पर कैलाश खेर के साथ. तो वहाँ वो एक भजन गाते हैं. न तन हूँ न मन हूँ न चित अहंकार, जगत चेतना हूँ अनादि अनंता. इसका हालांकि पहले भी सुना था मैंने, बहुत साल पहले भी सुना था, बट आपके साथ जब वो बोल रहे थे तो I had an impact in my mind. तब से क्या हो रहा है that I sleep with this thought, I जागता भी इसी के थॉट में दिन भर गूंजता रहता है. Now I am trying to relate it in my own way, in my own intellect, that ultimately he is saying that I am Shiv. जगत चेतना हूँ अनादि अनंतरा. जगत चेतना हूँ अनादि अनंतरा. अभी तक हम पहले दो लाइन्स में थे that I am soul, that I am Shiv. Those things. Now I am trying to move that I am Shiv. Shiv is in Shiv is all. Shiv in all. Shiv in all. So इसलिए the obsession for these two lines in my mind, जो भी मेरे conscious में अंदर से मेरे गूंजता रहता है. So if it is okay, then क्या ये complete यही बोल रहा है कि that I am Shiv, ये जो दो लाइनें हैं.
Actually वो क्या बोलना चाहते हैं, क्या बोल रहे हैं, but if what I am singing with him is the same thing I made in simple words. ना तन हूँ ना मन हूँ ना मैं अहंकार, पैदा ना हुआ मैं कभी ना मरता, मैं क्या हूँ आत्मा हूँ अमर आत्मा. तो मैंने ऐसे गाया है. मैं तन मन नहीं हूं, मैं तो हूँ एक आत्मा, आत्मा तो अनंत है अनादि परमात्मा. तो एसेंस तो यही है. लेकिन कभी कभी वो लोग जो गाते हैं कुछ ऐसा शब्द आ जाता है बीच में. some words are not relevant, some words I cannot explain a few words, इसलिए मैंने words change कर दिए.
Yes. So I should focus on your words. Yeah.
नहीं आप अरे वो words भी चलेगा. क्या बोल रहा है?
जगत चेतना है अनादि अनंतरा.
एक ही बात. वो आप जो भी सुनने, आप उसको समझने की कोशिश मत करो. वो सुन के ये ध्यान दो, मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं परमात्मा हूँ, ये ध्यान दो.
सुनने की बात ठीक है सर. बेसिकली व्हाट आई एम फीलिंग, कल से मैं लग रहा है कि मैं अभी जाग गया सुबह तो मेरे गूंज रहा था. सो उस पे मैं बात कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज आई वाज ट्राइंग टू रिलेट इट विद माय ओन अंडरस्टैंडिंग. दैट इज व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग इट हियर.
एक ही बात है ना, जगत चेतना हूँ
अनादि अनंतरा. दिस लाइन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इसी पे मैं इसी का फोकस कर रहा हूँ मैं. इसी पे फोकस. दैट इज व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग दैट
it is and it's a very powerful song, so you can listen
it
to
has
it.
become an obsession जैसे हो गया पर 2-3 दिन से. दैट इज व्हाई.
very good. सही बात है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Thank you, sir. Thank
so
you.
Krishna, you want to come back? Krishna, come back. In the meanwhile, Meenakshi and Rutanu. Meenakshi, कहाँ है आप?
Hello, sir. Shivoham.
आप ठीक तो
Sir,
है ना?
I must tell you that what happened with me in last 5-6 days. Actually, some friends came over to my home and like they were discussing this spiritual talk with me, and they were saying like you are being brainwashed with this. Okay. So they are also from Bangalore. So they told me that you detach from this call for 2-3 days, and then you try that what is happening with you. So I tried this.
Be careful of AiR. बदमाश है, चोर है, वो बदमाश है.
Actually, they told me like this. Actually, they told me that you are being brainwashed because so we had discussion for one full night over this. For one full night. So they were like, I was I was giving all the answers of whatever the question they were having, but I stuck at one question. So the person who asked me this question was like, where does the first mind and ego come? Like, where did the first mind and ego come from? Because I argued on that point that mind and ego.
There is no mind and ego. It does not exist. Where is the question of it coming from?
No, so we are saying the mind and ego carries the karma carries
mind and ego carries. You are not asking carries. The mind and ego is not the first. It is the rebirth. The first creation does not have mind and ego in that sense, carrying karma. Abhi Prabhu chahta hai, suppose SIP wants to make 1 million people. What is the problem? Zimbumba, SIP ने Antarctica में बना दिया, Mars में बना दिया 1 लाख लोग. क्या problem है? कौन रोक सकता है SIP को?
Okay, so we can say like first person came from the blessing of the SIP or from the SIP.
Absolutely, without doubt, without any doubt. The first soul that was created, if you look even the Bible will tell you, I created from dust and I blew life into it. You read the Bible में भी ऐसा लिखा है.
Okay.
Genesis. You read Genesis. I was just, if you want to, you WhatsApp me, I'll give you the Genesis number. Read the Genesis number in from Nirvana chat. I'll tell you so in the Bible, it says, read. In the Bible, it says, behold, all souls are mine, and the soul of the Father as well as the soul of the Son is mine. The soul, okay. Then in Genesis 12, sorry, in Genesis 2:7, the Lord God formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. Now, I'm not quoting, I'm just telling you what is written in the Bible. मतलब ये जो पहला जो आत्मा है, the first atma is what? Is Paramatma. That Paramatma, so therefore we ask the song, since you understand Hindi, people like Bliss will struggle. But since you understand Hindi, I say, सोचो पेड़ उगे बीज के बल से, बीज उगे पेड़ से, पेड़ बीज दोनों कहाँ से कोई जाने ना. पेड़ कहाँ से आया? बीज से. बीज कहाँ से आया? पेड़ से. फिर पेड़ कहाँ से आया? चिकन कहाँ से आया? Chicken, egg se aaya. Where the chicken came from egg. Where egg came from chicken. Where chicken came from egg. Where egg came from.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
getting the point or not?
Yes, definitely.
Everything is a manifestation of the divine. This is realization. You need to have realization. And when you have realization, there are no questions. You have only answers.
No, sir,
You
I
don't
was
have.
like from 3-4 months I'm following you and I'm listening to this call. I was at I have been at my highest happiness level. So I can, I can bet on that person, or they were asking me. So I told them that I was feeling happy. I am happy. But when I missed your call now for 3 days intentionally, then I felt like
No,
no, it is
it's
not going
not.
in right
It's not.
way.
It's not their fault. Anybody from Bangalore knows my life as a rascal.
Yes,
25 years back, I was a rascal. So they all will think I'm still rascal, no? But 25 years
we
back,
had
I was
discussion
a.
of this.
Huh?
We had discussion of this also.
So 25 years back, I had a limousine, and I would have so many people around me and fancy people around me. So that is all. There's a
But
phase of
sir,
life.
for last 4 days when I didn't attend your call, I was like anything. I was like pagal or bekuf, I can say to myself, because I was completely in mind state, completely.
So good.
So I
When you lived in mind state for 4 days and you were disturbed and lost lack of peace of mind, then you come back to consciousness. It's like a homecoming. You feel good. Nothing to worry. See, let me also tell you one thing. Those who taste spirituality in a proper manner, प्रॉपर यहाँ पे कॉल पे लोग 1-2 दिन के लोग आते हैं, चले जाते हैं, वो वापस नहीं आते. लेकिन यहाँ पे जो लोग 1 साल से 2 साल से 1 year 2 years, no, Bliss is there from Canada. So her mind will take, mind will take round somewhere, but she will come back here only. Because she knows, wherever the mind takes her, she knows this is the route. This is the truth. So so even if you go na, अभी आपके जड़ में आ गया है ये. You can't, nobody can pull you out. I know people, I know many people who are pulled away from me. They're pulled away from me for some time. And after some time, they can't stop. They come back to me. They cannot stop. Even they leave also, they cannot stop. They're pulled back to me. Because this is the truth. This is it. Our call is divine. Nothing can stop it. So some people from Bangalore took you away for 4 days. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. You are back. Any question?
Even my husband argued that she will come back. She will be on this call after 4-5 days. I know.
Oh, I thought he was with them. He was with you, is it?
Yes, he was with them.
He was with them.
for for that day he was with them, but after that day he knew that she will come back.
Because he's scared of losing you to me. So obviously
Yes.
he has got that fear.
Yes.
Meenakshi will be lost to air. So and he doesn't understand that this is not true. It's just the mind playing with him also. So good.
Yes.
Okay, good Meenakshi. Rutanu.
Thank you.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, these days from last 2-3 days, I'm doing some embroidery and I listen to your songs, bhajans, and it is really blissful. बहुत अच्छा लगता है. लेकिन फिर भी गुरुजी कभी कभी जब नेगेटिव सिचुएशन आती है हम कैसे तब भी पॉजिटिव रहें. हम एकदम से RDX हो जाते हैं और हमें पता भी नहीं कि हम हो गए.
Actually,
हो गए तो
I'll tell you what happens. Let me explain. Very important question. Ruth was asking. Everybody, please pay attention. Everybody, please pay attention. Okay. It is very common, like how just now Meenakshi also told us, it is very common for us to lose our consciousness to the mind. The moment we are in the mind state, there are toxic thoughts. Not only toxic thoughts, sometimes there is just nothingness, in which nothingness there is boredom. Sometimes there's desire of the body. There are many things. Until we are in that state of truth consciousness, ke ye maya hai, ke ye leela hai. Just now Vanita said. So Vanita came and spoke about how she started the call. She said, I am so clear. I am nothing but sip. I am nothing but sip. I am nothing but sip. If we have that consciousness, how can anything trouble us? But the problem is that we lose that consciousness. I am divine. I am divine. I am divine. I am divine. Who robs this? The devil. The devil robs it. Some people, the devil creates duties. The devil creates responsibilities. The devil creates a false. There is no duty in this world. There is no responsibility in this world. Now, when I tell you this, some people say, "Pagal hai, but suno ye aadmi ko what Meenakshi told, brainwash kar dega tumhe. Be careful, he will brainwash you." No, the truth is there is no duty in this world. The truth is there is no responsibility in this world. There is only one. There is only one. And you know what it is.
sip.
But we are caught. Why are we caught? Because of Maya. Why are we caught? Because of Leela. Somebody sent me today a photograph of two men, two old men. They said, look carefully inside, you will find something else. Did you see the two men? If you look inside the two people's faces, inside, you will find something else. I don't know if you all can see or not. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, let me see if you all can see this. Can you see this? Can you all see or no?
Yes, yes.
What is this? What are you seeing?
One old man and one old woman.
Old woman. Where's the old woman? Okay, two old people, right?
One old woman and one man.
What else do you see?
The man is playing the guitar and the lady is holding some stones.
Anybody else can see something within this? Anybody? If you see carefully.
Oh, yes. There are two things in this. One face is there and the other part is they are holding a stone and one is playing the guitar. So it is two things that we can see.
So once when you see the first time, you see two Buddha faces. But when you see in detail, you see inside the two faces, one woman. There's one woman sitting like this, another woman sitting like this. So how see here? So here there's a woman. You can see, right?
Yes. And
So
plus it's
the woman is holding her hand with a hat. One side the woman is holding a hat. And the other side, what you see? Another woman holding the matka on the top.
Yes.
Now, what does this show? This is called an optical illusion. We are looking at this world and thinking we have duties, we have responsibilities. We are lost. We have only one duty. We have only one responsibility. We have only one purpose. What is that?
Divine.
To become one with it, to be liberated. So now this we can't understand. Mind will not let us understand. Mind will make you blind. So as long as you're listening to the bhajans, you are in bliss. Why you are in bliss? Because you're listening to the bhajan. Why?
Because I'm lost in bhajans and doing my
Because
work.
you are in sip consciousness. But the moment the mind comes in between and catches you by the neck, then your thoughts go away to something rubbish, some toxic thoughts, and then you are lost.
True, Guruji.
So this is the optical illusion. We can either see what we can see, or we can see what is inside. We have to, realization is seeing deeper into the truth. That is realization, going deeper into the truth. Okay. Sukeshini, Dr. Krishan. And Krishna, I'm still inviting back because Krishna had not completed. Sukeshini, Krishan.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, Sukeshini.
I had two questions. One
Yes.
was, does past karmas play a role in our spiritual growth?
Past karma will play a role in as much as past karma is unfolding as your circumstances, as your thoughts. Past karma, good and bad, will keep on unfolding. It is just like the trees in the garden. Apple, berries, thorns, they will keep on growing depending on the seeds you have planted. Don't ask me this question because you should understand it permanently. What you should understand, please, everybody again, pay attention to some of these points today. I'm asking everybody pay attention because you will ask this question again and again. Do you ask a question if you see a gooseberry growing on a tree? Do you ask the question, where did goose? Yesterday in my garden, suddenly somebody's plucking gooseberries. Where do the gooseberries come from? Magic.
No.
Nobody planted it. But nobody planted. So where it came from? Nobody planted. Can you tell me where it came from?
Manifestation?
No, the bird dropped a seed from the sky.
Bird, right.
The bird dropped a seed and it became a tree.
Correct.
Without the seed, could the tree come?
No.
So also nothing can happen in your life without karma. Everything that's happening in your life is karma. So what's your question?
Second question is, what is the meaning of abhivyakti? Is it expression or manifestation?
Manifestation.
Okay.
Abhivyakti means we are abhivyakti. मैं हूँ तेरी अभिव्यक्ति. I am a manifestation of God. We are all, you and me, we are manifestations.
Okay.
Abhivyakti.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Dr. Krishan and Bala.
शिवम गुरुजी मेरे क्वेश्चन का हाफ आंसर तो मुझे मिल गया. मीनाक्षी ने भी सेम क्वेश्चन पूछा, ध्रुतनो ने भी सेम क्वेश्चन पूछा. Till the age of 38, 36, I'm in mind conscious, mind stays, and mind is so strong, becomes so strong that whenever I'm trying to kill the mind, still the mind, it comes so strongly that he can destroy everything. He destroy my trying to destroy my consciousness. But as I aware that I have to be in consciousness every time, so I'm trying to steal that. But जो एक अंदर है, एक युद्ध चलता रहता है बुरे विचारों के और अच्छे विचारों के. कॉन्शियसनेस में अच्छे विचार आते हैं, बट जब माइंड आता है, माइंड एकदम डिस्टर्ब करता है और माइंड को उस टाइम पे कंट्रोल करना काफी मुश्किल हो जाता है. जो एक अंदर में एक युद्ध चलता है, युद्ध की सिचुएशन होती है. तो एक तो मेरा वही था कि उस युद्ध को कैसे शांत करूं. मैं अपने गुस्से को कंट्रोल करता हूं, अपने आप को कंट्रोल करता हूं. मैं कोशिश करता हूं कि अपना मैक्सिमम टाइम नेचर के साथ में बिताऊं, या अलोन में बिताऊं, या मेडिटेशन में बिताऊं, या कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ में रहूं. और सेकंड, हमारे फूड का कोई इंपॉर्टेंस रहता है क्या? जैसे साधु बोलते हैं कि सात्विक खाना खाओ, आपके विचार शुद्ध हो गए. आपका आहार शुद्ध है तो आपके कर्म और विचार दोनों शुद्ध होंगे.
नहीं, आई थिंक सात्विक नॉट ओनली सात्विक खाना, सात्विक पीना, सात्विक संगत, सात्विक हैबिट, सात्विक सब हैविंग. सात्विक का मतलब क्या है? अच्छे, प्योर.
यस.
तो अगर हम ब्लड खाएंगे, मीट खाएंगे, तो दैट इज आफ्टर ऑल दैट इज मांस है ना. फॉर एग्जांपल, सपोज हम शराब पीते हैं. शराब पिएंगे तो अपने आप दिमाग नहीं चलेगा, बुद्धि नहीं चलेगी.
बिल्कुल.
तो लेट अस बी क्लियर. अभी हम आप एक पैराडीजो का बिरयानी खाएंगे, इतना घी का बिरयानी खाएंगे तो क्या होगा? अपने आप नींद आ जाएगी.
बिल्कुल सर.
So we have to be very practical. More, of course, सात्विक खाना important है, but सात्विक being in consciousness. See this. Now let me give you an answer to the 2-3 points you said. One, having a guru is very important, because the moment you connect with the guru, immediately you are reconnected to consciousness. Two,
Sure.
I think something like this Zoom call is magical. अभी मीनाक्षी 4 दिन भटक गई, मीनाक्षी को किसी ने 4 दिन पुल कर दिया. वो मीनाक्षी ने क्या किया, उसको पता है 4 दिन के बाद जूम में प्लग इन करूंगी, अपने आप ठीक हो जाऊंगी. अपने आप प्लग किया, स्ट्रेट बैक टू नॉर्मल. तो वी नीड अ चार्जर. दिस जूम कॉल इज अ चार्जर. चार्जर का मतलब क्या, अभी बैटरी, फोन डेड हो जाता है, फोन डेड हो जाता है, फोन को चार्ज कैसे करेंगे?
दोबारा
चार्जर
चार्जिंग
चाहिए
में
ना,
जी
चार्जर
जी
चाहिए. एक बार चार्ज हो जाएगा, अपने आप फोन चलेगा. तो कृष्ण, you be, and other thing is, make this your priority and your lifestyle. मैंने अभी मेरी जिंदगी में टुडे मैंने लिखा मेरी जिंदगी क्या है, तो मैंने लिखा मेरी जिंदगी है हैबिट. हैबिट, HEBBAT, हैबिट. हैबिट का मतलब क्या है? हैप्पीनेस, एनलाइटनमेंट, बुक्स, भजन्स, आंसर्स, टॉक्स. मेरी जिंदगी में हैबिट है. हैबिट, HEBBAT. पूरा दिन मैं हैबिट करता हूं, हैबिट. और मैं खुश हूं. और कुछ करने का टाइम ही नहीं है, और कुछ करने को सोचने का टाइम ही नहीं है. अभी आप क्यों गलत सोचते हैं? व्हाई यू आर थिंकिंग? बिकॉज यू हैव गॉट द लग्जरी ऑफ फ्री टाइम टू थिंक. अगर आप इतने बिजी हो जाते हैं, आप अपने प्रभु के काम में इतने बिजी हो जाएंगे, आई हैव नो टाइम टू थिंक. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग.
गॉट इट सर. बट जो एक अंतर द्वंद चलता ना इनसाइड मी,
उसको
मैं
उसको
खुद
गैप दो
करता
ना. डोंट गिव द चांस ना. युद्ध होने का चांस ही मत छोड़ो ना. So be so busy in be so busy in the yoga with the divine. Be so busy in this subject. Okay, don't give chance.
ओके ओके ओके.
और अगर वो चांस आएगा, तो अगर कुछ उल्टा सीधा, if you get some toxic thought, उसको बाहर लात मारो, kick it out. Consciously kick it out. सपोज आई टेल यू, आपके रूम के अंदर एक बड़ा मोटा बम्बल भी आता है, बड़ा मोटा बम्बल भी. आप क्या करते हैं? Obviously you take that, you take some brush and you push that bee out of your house. You are not going to let the bee remain in your house. Every toxic thought we must push out. Okay, Bala, I think Krishan got got muted, is it? Bala?
Guruji, from last 8 days, I used to follow everybody. सब रवि शंकर, सबको follow करती थी. Sun to Human, सबको follow करती थी.
Very good.
Guruji, but since from last day, no, not good. But from last day, so I left following everybody, and I am only following you. First time I opened the Google, I saw your clips, and I make the notes. Everything is going on smoothly. But अभी ये गुरुजी वापस मेरे कर्मा है, मेरे पास्ट कर्मा ही ऐसे है गुरुजी, कि मुझे वो मतलब वो आई कैन नॉट व्हाट वी वो जंप ही नहीं लगता है गुरुजी मेरा. मतलब कहाँ कम पड़ती हूँ मुझे पता ही नहीं चलता. आई कैन नॉट टैकल द सिचुएशन. अभी मैंने आपको बोला तो इट विल क्रिएट मिजरी, नहीं बोला तो मिजरी अंदर माइंड की होगी. तो क्या करूं अभी मैं गुरुजी इसको? अभी ये सिर्फ
बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस. अब आप बहुत सोच रही हैं, यू आर टू मच इन माइंड स्टेट. एज लॉन्ग एज, इसलिए आप सबको एंटरटेनमेंट होता है, आपका सुन के सबको एंटरटेनमेंट होता है कि आप माइंड स्टेट. सी, डोंट बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस. कभी कभी ना इस कॉल में कभी कभी क्वेश्चन पूछना इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट कभी कभी जो लोग और भी लोग पूछते हैं, एक एक पॉइंट सीखने का पॉइंट है, एक एक पॉइंट सीखने का पॉइंट है. तो वी मस्ट लर्न फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट्स. Okay, so we have got last 2-3 questions. It's going to be 8:40. Anybody? I would like Krishna to come back, because I know that Krishna got logged out. Krishna, please complete your point. And anybody who has anything else to ask, we have got 1 or 2 questions before we will close today. Otherwise, I will summarize. Krishna, are you going to close up, Krishna?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because आज मेरा connection was in mind state. It went off.
No problem.
Then I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Where were you? You were asking something, saying something. Where were you?
Yeah, because you were saying कि soul consciousness में it is chitta. You said ki how you don't remember whether you said Satchit Anand or it's basically chitta, and there I lost.
So I was just trying to tell you that one of the measurements is how much are you in consciousness. Just now Krishan was speaking. I heard you heard Krishan. He said, I am pulled from consciousness to mind state. There's a youth, there's a war inside. Then what happens?
Yeah.
So all the time our consciousness is being pulled out. So how much, if you want to evolve on the spiritual path, you need to be in a state of consciousness, not in a state of mind. This much you understood? This is point number 18. That is called, we said, talked about soul consciousness. Now, having sip on your lip, point number 8 or something like that. That point is in consciousness. How much time are you remembering the divine? How much time are you in the consciousness? For me, I spend a lot of time in the divine connection. Being is very important. See, although you and me, we are sip. We are sip, but as long as we are in this body, we are imprisoned in this body, right? So we need grace that we don't. If you and me are sip, why we want grace of sip? We don't need grace of sip. Go to hell. We don't want sip. Can we say like that?
No, but my question was, you were answering. My question da when you are in Satchit Anand, I thought already you are
No.
having sip. Otherwise, how can you be in Satchit
No.
Anand?
So I was explaining that when you got cut off. When you're in Satchit Anand, you are in consciousness on thoughtlessness. There's a difference between thoughtlessness and the divine thought of sip coming into your consciousness. Sip, the thought of sip coming into your consciousness is like pearls falling into your consciousness one by one by one by one. Now, are you getting it? Consciousness has no pearls. Consciousness is nothingness. It is awareness. But when sip comes, there are pearls coming into your consciousness. So you have, my dear friends, I must tell you all, thank you, Krishna. Before I close, since I have 2 minutes time, I want to close before 8:45 every day. So I'll take 2 minutes to close. No more questions. So my dear friends, you think I am very special, is it? I don't have problems. You think I don't have thoughts? You think I don't have desires? I don't get pulled away? Like you, I have the same problems. It's not that you have problems and I don't have problems. But I have learned to deal with the problems instantly. I am able to tackle the problem. You take time. You take 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, sometimes to tackle a problem. I am able to tackle the problem instantly because I am in consciousness. If I lose consciousness, I'm in trouble. If I lose consciousness and sometimes I slip away, I also can be in trouble. Therefore, I want all of you to be in that state of consciousness. I want all of you to try to remain in Sat Chit Anand. Sat Chit Anand means Sat ka Chit, consciousness of the truth. What is the truth? What is the truth? What consciousness I want you to be in? Be in the consciousness that ye leela hai maya, kuch bhi sach to na. नाटक ये प्रभु का है एक ख्वाब जैसा, जहां में होता जो वो माया है. Be in this consciousness that everything in this world is maya. Everything in this world is leela. Be in this consciousness. Don't lose consciousness. Be in that awareness. Then there will be no misery. There can be no pain. There will be no sorrow. But the moment you lose consciousness, the moment you go into samsara, the suffering starts. Why did Buddha say? Buddha said this samsara is dukkha. Why did Buddha say this samsara is dukkha? Because the moment we are in samsara, pain of the body, misery of the mind, agony of the ego. But this call is beautiful because this call takes us closer and closer and closer to that state of consciousness. I'm happy when somebody like Meenakshi says 3-4 days I wandered and somebody tried to pull me and then she comes back, young girl, 27, 28-year-old, and she comes back because she has the conviction, she has the commitment. Not everybody has the conviction and the commitment. But if we have the conviction and the commitment, There are many. There are many of the people here. The whole group. I think Krishna, Raji, Vanita. There's one full group, and so there are many people who come, and there are people who on this call from 3 years. Ashok Nichani, Chotwani, Bliss, and the Girish. They called more than 2 years, 3 years. Continue, 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 continue. Let us not lose the grip of SIP. Let SIP be on our lip, because we have started a beautiful trip. This trip is an inner voyage to SIP. Nobody should sink our ship. We should grip the name of SIP. With folded hands, I bow down to you.